spark is destroyed, and without it, our race will perish.
No. I'm gonna own this curse. And I'm gonna use it against you. Whenever innocent blood is spilt, it'll be my father's blood. And you'll find me there. The spirit of vengeance. Fighting fire with fire. You can't live in fear.
It is the ability to reshape the universe. Together the pillars form a space bridge. I designed, and I alone can control it. It defies your laws of physics to transport matter through time and space.
You're holding Volume 1, which is the first 4 issues of the first arc of a 12-issue series called Berserker. And it's about a character that was born 80,000 years ago, who's half human and half a god, and who's kind of cursed with the compulsion to violence.
I found it funny. All I'm saying is that to break into a dairy, it's going to take a few skills. I'm guessing a rounded, must feel overly pampered into a cat like you doesn't have. So we need to toughen you up.
Person gets Parkinson's when the brain cells that produce dopamine start to disappear. But a zebrafish has the ability to regenerate cells on command. If you could somehow give this ability to the woman you're talking about, that's that. She's curing herself.
Yeah, you just have to look past the gills on her neck.
In a place like that, I had to work twice as hard. Luckily, that's what I do best. I went from undergrad to PhD 3 years ahead of schedule, wrote a thesis that was nationally ranked, and was awarded an enormous grant for my own scientific research. But what to study? My whole life I'd been teased for my 6 fingers, but that got me thinking about anomalies. Things that were odd, unusual, statistically improbable. And according to my investigations, there was one place with a higher concentration of these things than anywhere else. A small lumber town in Roadkill County, Oregon. Gravity Falls. I was heading out on my own as well. I set to work using my grant money to investigate the strange properties of this town. But what would I find here? Bingo! I began to investigate at once. I knew I'd have to record my findings. I began to keep a journal. There were anomalies everywhere, and the more I looked, the more I saw. It was finally a place where I felt at home. But something nagged at me. Where did it all come from? It seemed to me the answer must lie outside of our world, a dimension of weirdness leaking into ours. I realized the only way to understand Gravity Falls would be to build a gateway, a portal to the source of its weirdness. But I couldn't make it alone. I decided to call up my old college buddy, Fiddleford McGucket, a young but brilliant mechanic who was wasting his talent trying to make personal computers in some garage in Palo Alto.
I have this one because it belonged to my father. Every day for 30 years, he worked his tail off washing cars just so I could buy this place. Every day, Eddie. Just for me.
Eyes, lungs, pancreas. So many snacks, so little time. Let there